Hello, my name is Marty the SBLguru, and welcome to our flash review of the September 2024 examination. Now, for those that have sat the exam, I haven't seen the paper yet. I'm just basing it on feedback that students have given me about what came up in the examination. And on my revision course, we do 4 mock examinations. So based on those 4 mocks, we try to understand whether coming on my revision course would have helped you in the final examination. So let's start off with the morning exam, because there's a morning exam and an afternoon examination. For the morning exam, they seem to ask BCG matrix. It seemed to be a question about the BCG portfolio and how we're going to manage that portfolio in actions. In terms of BCG, I'll hold my hands up. I didn't spot that at all as a topic that's likely to come up. However, some of the actions we talked about were covered in the mock examinations. Second thing that came up was a question about integrated reporting. For sure, we asked a question in our mock exam. Mock exam preceding mock 1 had a question about integrated reporting. So that was a good focus for those who've done the preceding mock. It certainly helped them in the examination. The next question that came up was cloud computing and the Internet of Things, including driverless cars. So on the mock exam, we did ask a question on cloud computing on mock 2 of the 4 mocks we covered on the revision course. And we did ask a question on preceding mock 1, which was based around the driverless car and how it could have an impact on the organisation. So we did get some coverage from that one in the examination. If we look at mock 2, it was kind of, if we look at exam 2, it was kind of much better for us in terms of our mock exam was really spot on for that one. So for mock 2, what came up was Porter's Diamond. Some people said it was Porter's Diamond. Some people said it was Pestel 5 Forces. We covered both those things on our revision course mocks. There was a question on Porter's Diamond in revision mock 2. And during the live sessions, we talked about Pestel and 5 Forces questions. And I provided students with notes on these topics of Pestel and 5 Forces. Stakeholder analysis, preceding mock 1. There was a full question about stakeholder analysis, and that did come in the afternoon exam. So students would have had a bit of a preview of that question coming up in the exam. Risk, we did ask a question about risk in preceding mock 2. So again, risk of expansion into overseas markets. We did a whole question in preceding mock 2 about going into overseas markets, including a coverage of risk. So they would have had some issues there that they could have identified in that overseas market. So a good preview of what came in the real exam. Preceding press release about ethics. In preceding mock 1, we had a big question about ethics. So students who did that would have had some help in terms of their examination. And the last thing was about the importance of controls. We did ask a question about control, and it seemed to be the exam was about information security. So we did have a question about IT security in preceding mock 1. So most people did the full revision course. They would have got at least some coverage, or quite a lot of coverage in. If we did the afternoon exam, we covered most of those questions in our mocks. For the morning exam, probably covered about 60 to 70% of those questions on the revision course mocks. So if you want to pass the examination, come and do my revision course or come and do my full course, and we're going to prepare you to pass the SBL exam. Just go and visit www.sblguru.com. Thank you.